that's the only excitement I have because still Smackdown. Oh, I forgot to do something. Wow. You know what? People, that's just my voice. Wow. You know, sometimes you think you can do things right, and then you just don't do them right. Here's the thing. I'm going to go ahead and you guys are going to see this. Boom. There you go. So everybody can see it. Oh, look at Hofik's face. He's so happy. Look at that baby. Oh, look at him. He's so cute.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Oh,
Dude, please do that voice one more time.
What? Hi.
Oh. All right, people. I'm going to do this. Boom. Okay. Boom. I can't hear you more, Hovik, so you might want to fix that.
I think we want some raffling.
Oh, you want some wrestling? Because it's still real to us, damn it. It's still real to us. And here's the thing. We're going to start over this time, okay? We're going to start over. People, it's the Ringside Hangout. Wait, hold on. Lights are on. The lights are on now. Let's go to the door. Here we go again. People, I hate when I fuck up like that. I really do. That's okay.
You're fucked up, you dumb motherfucker.
You stupid motherfucker. You motherfucker. You fucking prick.
Stupid boy.
That like the fucking meat thingy from Aqua Teen.
Meatwad.
Meatwad, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. But people know, man. I gotta say, like, I could be hyped, I could be excited, etc. But, man, I'm still railing from that fucking Raw last night, man. I really am.
But
What?
I did fall in love with Carmella tonight.
What? How the fuck? People will... Here's the thing. We're gonna start this
Bro,
off with a quick...
That fucking promo that she did at the opening, though. She's like, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. She's like, I'm doing my shit just to get somewhere. I was like, you tell the girl?
No,
Shit.
and it was truth, and that's the thing. That's the thing that works out so much. Because here's the thing, like, Trey, are you still mad about the way that the Money in the Bank thing ended with James Ellsworth grabbing the briefcase? Is this still a pain in the ass to you thing, or how do you feel?
Yes, it still is a pain in the ass to me. I get it for the overall scale of things, and Hovik, I'm with you. That promo was pretty fucking awesome from Carmella, but at the same time, it does not take away the pain I felt from that match, man. I was just literally, like I said, I wanted to break my controller that fucking night. I was like, that's ridiculous. Like I still don't feel like the payoff should be Carmella doing this badass promo.
I don't feel that way either, but here's the thing that was a big payoff to me is the fact that every single diva was pissed off. Like, there was no face or heel, whatever the fuck. It was like, no, this bitch, who no one took seriously before, this bitch is now on, like, the top of the hit list on every single WWE diva. And I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Like, you know, with her promo that she was talking tonight, she was saying tonight, I was like, she's literally speaking fucking truth right now. I'm like, you know what? That whole shit that happened on Sunday, I'm like, I get it now.
Yeah.
I was like, they wanted to fucking trend this shit. They wanted people talking in a fucking heel fucking fashion. I'm like, fuck it. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm good.
No, I can clap. No, let's get this shit a clap, because here's the thing. The booking tonight. The booking tonight was really good because Daniel Bryan, for one, I thought it was gonna be like, especially when the show started off with Carmella and not with Daniel Bryan, and he's just like backstage talking to like Natalya and Charlotte, etc. I really liked how there was comedy, there was storyline drivenness, and then we got to see angry Daniel Bryan, like he was about to smack the fuck out of James Ellsworth when he was talking about his kid, like, oh, what? Because you're a daddy now, Father's Day, you're gonna. And Daniel Bryan was like, dude, he was like a second away from saying fuck. He was like, I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you, little motherfucker, like, you know.
The best part about that is that when everybody's taking shots at everybody, and all of a sudden Tamina spoke and it went.
Oh man, Tamina just destroyed any kind of eventual push.
It was like,
and everyone's face was like. It's almost like she didn't pay attention to the promo, because when that person, she repeated the same line that Charlotte said.
Except Charlotte said it. I was like, damn, Charlotte. And then Tamina said, you about to look like James Ellsworth. They're all looking at her like, this bitch just said that shit?
Yeah. And look, here's the thing, too. I have a thing with awkward moments, dude. Like, when watching that, I was like, oh my God, I just wanted to run away from my TV. Like, Trey, you know, how'd you feel when Tamina did that? Do you think that this is going to affect her later on?
I was like this. I was like, oh.
Yeah, look at something else. But Trey, how'd you feel about that promo in general, and then now like Tamina as well? Like, do you think this is gonna affect her later on for a push, or what do you feel about Tamina, man?
Okay, Tamina, yeah, like I face palmed. I was just like, this is your chance to shine out. This is the time for all, is it 5 of them? All 5 of them to shine out and try to go for the women's title. And Tamina had to miss that all up for herself. I don't think it's that big of a deal because she's still in the match next week.
That's true.
So it's like, yeah, but as for future references, though, she really needs to work on those mic skills. I don't know what they were thinking. And it's weird, too, because when the Usos and her, because remember when the Usos first showed up, it was Usos and Tamina. She was really good. Like, I thought her mic skills were way better back then because she was playing up the heel role. And she's a heel now, but it just seemed like she's in that big cast role where she's like, yeah, you gonna look like James Ellsworth. Like, it's like, no, like, there's a reason why Big Cass is breaking out of that mode, motherfucker. You don't need to be doing that shit either, Tamina.
No, you're right, man. And that's the thing. Like, I liked how James Ellsworth did tonight. I love Carmella, what she did tonight. Charlotte was kicking ass. Becky Lynch and her promo backstage, and then her thing with Sami Zayn. And by the way they did the Sami Zayn thing backstage, I'm kind of like, you know what? I would be kind of interested in Becky Lynch and Sami Zayn versus James Ellsworth and Carmella later on down the line. And do like a couples thing. Maybe John Cena and Nikki Bella gets involved in that. Maybe another diva like Alicia Fox and Noam Dar gets involved in that. Like, we can have, I mean, it's unfortunate that like there's not St. Valentine's Day Massacre because you got all the fucking elements right there. But yeah, man, like I'm loving all this shit right now with the divas and Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan did a fucking great job tonight as far as like everything that he did. Who do you think is the MVP of the women's, though? Like, as far as all the promos go, who do you think stood out the most? Now, for me,
Carmella.
Carmella for you. How about you, Trey?
Yeah. I gotta go with Carmella. Carmella really shined out tonight. Tonight-wise, I gotta go with Carmella.
For me, I say Becky.
Yeah, she came out.
Oh, go ahead.
No. What I was just gonna say is when she came out and did that promo at the opening, I'm like, fuck. I was like, she's marking her territory right now.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you to an extent because, I mean, yeah, when she got the mic time, etc., and she did the best with the mic time. Becky Lynch
and she got the loudest. Her heat got louder than Jinder.
Yeah. Well, was it her heat or was it James Ellsworth heat? That's the thing. Like, you got two people over here.
No, because they were getting louder and louder as she's talking. So as she's like yelling at everybody, saying what she wanted to say about everything that happened, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, you pathetic internet trolls, blah, blah. And then shit started to get louder. I was like, I think this is what they wanted to do, and it's fucking paying off.
Okay, no, that's another question here, too, I want to ask you. And I'm going to start with you, too, Hovig. What do you feel about the idea of maybe they did that shit on purpose on Sunday? Where, like, yes, we know we're going to get everybody mad. We know we're going to start a bunch of controversy, but it's for a reason. Do you feel like they had a reason? They knew this was going to happen, or they're just trying to, like, fix it?
No, they probably had an idea that they're like, well, first of all, we're going to have James Ellsworth climb up and get the fucking briefcase. That's going to probably piss some people off. But then if you put into consideration that they told Carmella, go out, do promo, do what you got to do, say this, say this, say this, they probably were even saying, they're like, to themselves, like, thank fucking God we told these guys to do this shit because this is getting fucking good. Yeah. Like, it was pure fucking, like, heat and drama, which is great. And I was even saying to myself, I even posted on the ROS Wrestling chat, I was like, now imagine if she won this shit next week now.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm like, God, I hope she wins.
No, because he would be amazing. And plus, on top of that, too, I just think that would make much sense to just continue the storyline because now, I mean, this is the thing that people are talking about the most. No one's talking about Nia Jax whooping everybody's ass on Raw last night, even though it was cool.
No. Yeah, it's like no one gives a fuck about anything else. Now it's Carmella and James Ellsworth, and I really do think...
And it's a main event storyline that deserves to be main event storyline. Next week, dude, I am so hyped for that Money in the Bank match. I am so hyped.
I really think that Vince and creative are they're going to be like, keep going with Carmella. And they were like David said it yesterday or today, I forget who it was, but that Money in the Bank was like the highest social fucking trending thing that was going on. And we all know why.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, granted, it was negative, but at the same time, you got that word out there. People were mad, but then, yeah.
All publicity is good publicity.
Sometimes, because then you gotta go to the whole page and everything. But I will say, Trey, do you feel like this was on purpose? And also, too, let's just pretend, Trey, since you have a girl's avatar, if you were part of the women's division. No, but Trey, like if you were part of the women's division on SmackDown, would you be happy with how they solved everything tonight, or no?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I was gonna bring this up because it's like I love the fact that we're getting a Money in the Bank match next week on SmackDown. That's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I'm actually excited to see that because hopefully they will be able to right the wrongs from last week. And last week, 2 days ago. And not just because of the end of the match, but maybe we'll get a better match. Because let's be real, even though the result of the match pissed me off, the actual match wasn't that great. Yeah, so they're used to a way to fix their mistakes. Because it's weird that when they brawl against each other, it's like without a match on SmackDown, they do really well. But when it came to the actual match format, when it was time for them to bring it, none of them did. So I'm hoping maybe this is a chance for them to bring it.
Yeah, because
SmackDown women.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say the SmackDown women, I'm loving them way more than the Raw women because it just seems like the Raw women don't do like anything. Because even Hobie brought it up earlier, like the SmackDown women seem all like they're all pissed. They're actually doing something about it. They're not doing like Sasha Banks where she'll just walk out the ring like, I don't want to deal with this right now. No, like they're actually wanting action and they took that action.
And
so I approve.
Yeah, and here's another thing too is what I liked is me and you, Trey. When we end the shows up, we go fuck WrestleMania, the whole goddamn thing, right? But like SmackDown, dude, that 4 women's match at WrestleMania from SmackDown girls was amazing. Was fucking great. Same with Survivor Series. These girls can brawl, but with the ladders, they're like, okay, like we got 12 minutes to not only brawl and do good shit, but also like psychology. How can you build up to a big spot within 12 to like 16 minutes? What they should have done is, do the entrances at the end of the pre-show. That's what they should have did. But they half that fucking match time, half that segment time was done to entrances, and they let them actually get into the ring. Like sometimes when you have a lot of girls or a lot of wrestlers going into the ring, you do the entrance, and then the next person comes out at the end of the ramp. Like someone's like, oh, what's up?
Or maybe everything went the way that it did is because they were planning on doing a rematch for SmackDown.
That's what I'm thinking, and that's the thing that's kind of interesting. Is like I'm kind of like swerved by the writing, not even like the storyline. I'm just swerved by just the decision making. Like that's, I mean, dude, I can't give that higher than. I mean, it's just fucking amazing. Like I'm so hyped over that.
I mean, fuck, they want ratings. They're like, here's a fucking ladder match on SmackDown. We're like, oh, shit. Oh, by the way, it's going to be a rematch of the Money in the Bank that you just saw on pay-per-view, which should be a little better.
Yeah.
Fuck, we're getting it on USA right now?
Yeah. It's like, it makes you think, like, wait, are they trying to, like, compete with WCW Thunder right now? Like, what the fuck's going on? Tuesday Night fucking Wars? Like, I don't know what's happening. It's kind of weird.
Jeez.
But, I mean, I wouldn't bring this up really quick, too, we're talking all this good shit, but then with the men, they kind of got back to badness. Chad Gable goes up against Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. For one, why is Kevin Owens doing what John Cena did with the U.S. title tournament situation where he just gives someone a free title match? For one, it fucks up the U.S. title. And two, he's a heel. Why is he doing a good thing for other people? That doesn't make sense to me.
Well, here's the thing. That the Kevin Owens doing that was the whole plan, for him doing that. But the thing is, he's mocking Cena. And the way he's mocking Cena is that he's going against the weaker guys. Like Chad Gable's great when he got Jason Jordan on his side, but in single competition, let's be real, that's not that great. He's not that great. So that's why Kevin Owens going against Chad Gable, it made sense because it's like, oh well, this is just another thing part of Kevin Owens' gimmick. He's being the opposite Cena. Like I think he even had a match 2 weeks ago where he went up against an indie star. That nobody knew about. I didn't even know about him. I watched the Indies all the time, and he just beat him in like 5 minutes. So it's just him doing the anti-Cena thing, which is what Kevin Owens has been doing ever since he started his feud with Cena. So storyline wise, I approve, but match wise, I don't want that wasting time on the SmackDown slot.
Yeah, neither do I. And Helmet, do you feel like this is going to be something that's going to lead to maybe a John Cena Kevin Owens feud? Because why be anti-Cena and take the exact same gimmick and then do this right before he's going to come back on July 4th?
No.
Okay. I mean, like, you're right. I mean,
that would make no fucking sense because.
But see, you know what else doesn't make sense? Why is it that the heel is in a situation where he's kind of like overwhelmed by the two faces? Why is AJ Styles doing heel shit at the commentary?
Think about it this way. Are you talking about Kevin Owens? Why is he doing this shit?
Well, like right now, Kevin Owens, the way they're booking him as far as like position wise and just mathematics, like he's literally giving out free title shots. He's literally in a situation where he's going against Chad Gable, who has a tag team partner, and then AJ Styles at the announce table, who can attack him at any moment. AJ Styles is talking shit on the commentary booth. Who's a heel? Who's the face? This doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm supposed to hate the guy who everyone's going up against. Like that's
Kevin Owens, of course, is still the heel. AJ Styles is just talking shit because why the fuck not? Because if you think about it, there's still, like a feud going on between them. Like, they just had their fucking Money in the Bank match, but that doesn't mean that they're still not done with their feud. So that's the whole point, I guess. Of course, AJ Styles is going to talk shit on him during commentary because why not?
The thing that reminds me of James Ellsworth and fucking AJ Styles when Dean Ambrose is at commentary booth and he's a face, but he's over there just being antagonistic and being a little instigating a little bit, and AJ Styles is doing that, and it's just so funny because AJ Styles was involved in that last rivalry that had the exact same thing going on where we don't know who's face, who's heel, who's what. And the reason why I think that's kind of stupid is because, for one, you made Chad Gable look like shit. Jason Jordan is looking like shit because he didn't even stay at ringside. They're like, hey, we're still a tag team. I'm going to go in the back now and go to fucking catering. Like, why didn't Jason Jordan do anything? Like, come on. He's actually, I like him more than Chad Gable. He should be
from what I read is that the reason why we haven't seen American Alpha in a while is because apparently they're supposed to be getting like a whole revamp or like a specific type of push or some shit. And the whole thing with Chad Gable going up against Kevin Owens was like kind of like the beginning to that.
Yeah, so maybe like I'm talking smack tonight. Maybe they're gonna be like, dude, I'm sick of this shit. Okay, I can't even do an ankle lock right like Jack Swagger, Kurt Angle. I'm fucking mad. And then like I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, man. But Kevin Owens, man, I'm a little bored from the shit he's doing. Kevin Owens is one of my favorite fucking wrestlers on the roster.
And the thing is, they're probably giving him this shit to do is because he's probably fucking bored as well.
Exactly.
That's why he's got to do a fucking open challenge.
Ever since that Goldberg loss, his spirit has been crushed, dude. Like ever since that fucking Goldberg roadblock thing, he's just been like, man, fuck this show. I mean, like Trey, do you feel the same way?
You mean Fastlane?
Fuck. Yeah, Fastlane. They might as well be roadblocked, that fucking awful booking. But Trey, like, do you feel the same way about Kevin Owens? Do you think like his spirit's broken, just doesn't give a fuck anymore, or what do you feel about him?
Nah, I think Kevin Owens thing is kind of passed on with him giving up about that Goldberg thing. I think he's just doing what he's supposed to do as the United States champion. Like I said, he's doing the anti-Cena thing, so I don't see it as a negative thing. Well, I do in the sense that, like I said, I don't want to see shit like this filling up that SmackDown slot. I just feel like it's just there to pass up time, which is annoying to me because it's like, dude, you only got 2 hours, so I feel like there needs to be more like progression here. Like this doesn't progress anything for Kevin Owens. That's the disappointing thing about this. So I wouldn't say that he doesn't give a fuck because he still seems like he's enjoying himself as the heel and calling himself the face of America and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's just kind of like don't fill my stuff with random matches.
Yeah, so. And here's another thing too. Speaking of enjoying themselves as heels, Jinder Mahal, this shit's getting old, man. I'm sick of this shit. Hovig, and I'm sick of Randy Orton too. Randy Orton does the most boring promo, which is pre-recorded. Why didn't you do a promo in the ring? You're there. You're at the arena. He showed up at the end of the fucking show. Why didn't he do the promo in the fucking ring? Randy Orton looks like a goddamn pussy now.
I mean, I can't blame him for that.
No, well, dude, I'm never blaming him. I'm talking about writing. Like, just know when I talk shit about certain people, except for Nakamura, because he could fucking do better. But, like, everybody else, I never blame the wrestlers ever. It's just the writing. And, as far as character-driven writing, etc., why would you write? Why would someone put Randy Orton in a situation where he does a promo backstage and not in the fucking ring? And then he still attacks him anyways. Like, nothing made sense. It's almost like he was, once again, the heel when he's supposed to be the face. Jinder Mahal is straight up with everything. He comes up to the ring like, hey, I'll fuck you up, dude. Like, I'll be right there. Jinder Mahal doesn't run away or do anything like that except for tonight, which sucks because he finally ran away. That's kind of poopy. But I just don't understand why Randy Orton did that fucking promo. And it was such a boring, bland, fucking generic, like, we're continuing this story promo. I mean, did you like it or you feel the same way? Because you seem to be like, it wasn't that bad. I mean, how'd you feel, Hobie?
I don't care. I mean, it is kind of getting old between him and Jinder. But it is what it is. I mean, I still love what Jinder's doing. It's just that the problem with Randy Orton is that he's just fucking Randy Orton.
Yeah.
You know, and we're just so fucking used to it. And at this point, there's nothing we can do about it. And I don't even think there's anything he can fucking do about it until he fucking retires.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put. I mean, that's basically our Be the Booker tonight because there's things I want to do, and I'll get into those later on. But Trey, what did you feel about Randy Orton's promo and the Jinder Mahal showdown at the end?
The Randy Orton promo, meh, whatever. Like, I really don't care for this feud. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm with you on that, Nick. Like, that promo sucked, and it made no sense for it to be like a backstage, whatever the fuck, when he was actually there at the very end. The actual match between Jinder and Luke Harper was meh. The beatdown was meh. I just don't care.
See, here's the thing. Now you say meh. Now I agree that the match was meh, but Luke Harper, every time he's in the ring, he surprises me. Like, every time he's in the ring, he does something cool. I'm like, God damn it, like, Luke Harper, why aren't you at a bigger part in this fucking show? Like, for instance, once again, too, I'm really mad about this. No Zack Ryder or Mojo Rawley. We just had them return and have their first win. Where are they? Where's Zack Ryder?
They are scheduled to fight the Usos next week for a #1 contender match.
Okay, thank God. Holy shit. But you know what I mean?
No, fuck that.
Wait, why?
They gotta fight the Usos to fight the fucking Usos?
It's New Day did the exact same thing tonight.
I hate that shit.
I hate that shit too, but they got no tag teams.
I was gonna bring this shit up, man, and then we just did. But fucking
Daniel
Bryan's like, Daniel Bryan's like, okay, because I don't know if you saw the promo or the segment, but they're going through like that whole battle royale or whatever the hell that was that got them the #1 contender match where Zack Ryder did get injured, and then even though it's been a long time, Daniel Bryan's like, but you know what, you guys do need to get an opportunity, so I'm going to give you one for another contendership.
Yeah.
So he's like, next week you guys are going to fight the Usos for the #1 contendership for the tag titles. And in my mind, I'm like, why the fuck would you put them in a match for the #1 contendership with the fucking team with the titles just so they fucking win to refight them again for the titles? I'm like,
they did this. But that's the thing, Hovik. SmackDown's been doing that for a while. Like, I'm not saying it's a good thing. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing at all.
It's not a new thing, but like I've had it up to here with that shit.
No,
yeah, it's stupid.
Not how you feel.
Look how my fucking arm is going.
Dude, are you in a fucking like studio? You're about to do a new episode of Seinfeld? Dude, this looks like a set. Dude, it looks like you're about to do the Seinfeld reunion and shit, dude. Like, what the fuck?
I want Hogan to say, if we're so rich, how come we ain't got no ceiling? And then you look up.
Dude, it's completely black for a second. Holy shit. Dude, how are you gonna know if you have spiders coming in? You can't. It's like a fucking black hole up there. It's like you're not even real. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
that shit just got painted like a couple months ago.
Oh well, man. Next time, pick pink. Fuck.
It was white.
No, man. But no. Back to like the thing. Like, yeah, I completely agree with you. But now you know how I feel about certain things. Because sometimes I'll bitch about something, and Hovig, you say, "Well, they always do that." I'm like, motherfucker, I know they do. That's why I'm fucking mad. This is bullshit. Stop doing it.
Yeah, I know. No, but see, this is what, like, I know you guys get it, but why in the fuck? At least let them fight the fucking New Day. That I don't understand. That I'll understand. Like, you know, because the New Day is still going up against the Usos, and they got their fucking shit going on with them for the tag titles.
Or the Steam
now. Oh, the Steam. Nah, fuck them. But you got the New Day with that shit, and then the Hype Bros, they want in on the action. Okay, #1 contenders versus the guys who want to be #1 contenders. Right there, done. Why the fuck they gotta fight the champions just to fight them again? I hate that shit.
Because they're owed this. They're already #1 contenders because they won that battle royal. That's the thing. Like, I agree with you because this is kind of bullshit, but at the same time,
I know they owed it, but if that's the case, just give them the fucking title match.
I guess you're right. Because, yeah, it is funny. Like, you're going to fight the champions. If you beat them, why are you, like, what? So you're still not as good as them? You got to beat them twice, and Usos only got to beat them once? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was like, so wait, beat the Usos just to fight the Usos?
It wouldn't be some funny shit if somebody gets injured next fucking week.
Yeah, this time it's one of the Usos.
Yeah, that'd be some fucking shit. But here's the thing, people. I mean, I'm going to go to Be the Booker because with that complaint that we have, I mean, you can pick any segment of the show that you guys want to book, but don't No predictions. It's about what you would do if you had the papers. Now, me, I would pick Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal thing. For me, man, I would not have Randy Orton do the shit he's doing where he just keeps beating the fuck out of Jinder Mahal, etc. What I would do is I would try to combine many other storylines like Raw did last night, and I would have Jinder Mahal, Randy Orton battle, and then the American Alpha comes out. They take on the Steen brothers. Maybe a 6-man little thing going on there until we get to the next pay-per-view. And then in the middle of that, maybe Rusev comes. And he's like, it's like an international warfare, triple threat. Rusev fucking hates him. Jinder hates Randy Orton, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, man, like, America's going down the shitter, man. Like, we have too many international dudes fucking us up. And then John Cena comes out, boom. Randy Orton, John Cena have to team up. Two of the best guys ever. They go against Rusev and the Steen brothers and Jinder Mahal. There you go. Huge fucking match. Maybe like a 6-man fucking Battle Royal World Championship match at SummerSlam, saving some fucking time, leaving some room open for other wrestlers to come on the fucking show. God damn it, man. I want to book that. That'd be amazing. So, Hovig, what would you book on the show if you had to?
I would shut down the company. Nah. Wait, so
you can book any segment on the show as far as like, there's their storyline. You can pick anything that's going on in the show. And, yeah, as you pick it, what would you do with it?
So just fucking anything.
Anything.
I said a couple of weeks ago, I would keep going with Corbin. Like, tonight, during the fucking main event, was it the main event? Yeah, it was the main event. Yeah. The main event, when he came out for the whole Luke Harper, Jinder Mahal, I was like, oh shit, is he going to cash in right now? Yeah. Like, I actually fangirled for a little bit. Because I wanted to see that shit so bad. And he's like, nah. I was like, bitch, I just saw this shit on Sunday with Carmella.
Yeah.
Like, that shit. But I would keep going with Corbin. I don't know what it is about this fucking guy, but I would, like, give him a push. Like, I would throw him to Jinder Mahal and then see where that goes from there. Yeah. And what I would do in order for him to get there, I would have Baron Corbin take out Randy Orton or try to, and I would have him fail. I would have him fail, but then he's got his plan B. He's got the Money in the Bank. So regardless, he's still going to be in the picture. And what I would do is I would actually end up having Jinder.
Yeah, because what would be
title
cool?
To Corbin.
Yeah, because what you're saying, and I think that this is, would be a great idea, is what if Baron Corbin tried to win the title without the Money in the Bank, and then he fails, but then he still wins.
Exactly. Exactly. He's like, go at it naturally, but then that fails, so he use Plan B.
Yeah, that'd be the shit. Now, Trey, if you were to book something on the show, as far as any kind of storylines or angles, which one would you do? What would you do with that story arc?
Okay, Kevin Owens.
Uh-oh.
This is gonna be kind of hypocritical.
Ooh.
But I have something in front of it.
Oh shit!
Because here's the thing. What if Kevin Owens did like a promo, right? But the promo is like instead of him being like, I'm the face of America, like he's hinting to like a few, like he's talking crap about a superstar or whatever, but like he's not being direct about it. He's kind of being indirect about it while still calling himself the face of America. And he does this in the next upcoming weeks. And then it leads to a feud with John Cena. Because the superstar he was talking about in question was John Cena. And John Cena does his typical, you was calling me out on this, you called me out on that, And in typical Cena fashion, he'll bring up like their very first feud when they went at it, like when he first came to the main roster when he was the NXT champion and all this stuff. But he's like, but time's passed on, and now you've been in the big leagues for a while, why don't we go at it again? And then there'll be the feud between Cena and Kevin Owens. Instead of that whole him being a free agent thing, going to different shows, like his main feud would be with Kevin Owens for the United States title.
I would love that too, especially if John Cena goes to Raw, like because he's free agent and Kevin Owens keeps following him around. Like that'd be cool. Like that'd be like a big headline of the Raw show. Like, oh my God, Kevin Owens was here, and in the midst of trying to fuck up John Cena, he accidentally fucked up Dean Ambrose as well. Like some shit. Like something going on there, connecting.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I would actually love that. But yeah, so here's the thing. Like, we just got done being, we were masturbating over, like, what we fucking do with the storylines. But now it's time for ratings, and I'm going to give mine out right away. It's a 3.5 out of 5 for me because I love the promos. I love the matches. All the matches were pretty fucking good, especially Chad Gable match. Like, granted, it was pretty obvious he's going to fucking lose, etc. But it was a pretty good match. It reminded me of the Bo Dallas thing, except I do think Bo Dallas versus Finn Balor was a lot better than this one. So yeah, 3.5 out of 5 for me. Hovig, take it away, sir. What would you give this show rating wise?
I would give it the same rating. I was thinking 3.5 out of 5. Like the Dolph Ziggler versus Shinsuke Nakamura match, I thought that was actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah, that was great.
That was great. Carmella's fucking promo, like that whole shit, that was amazing. Like they literally gave her the microphone. They're like, "Go ahead, unleash the fucking claw," and she fucking came out here. I was like, "God damn!" I haven't, paid attention to Carmella like this since she was in NXT.
Same here.
So I guess everything that she said in her promo was like so fucking spot on accurate because she's so fucking right. The main event was okay. The Chad Gable versus Kevin Owens match, it was pretty decent. It was great to see these guys back again. And hopefully the Money in the Bank match next week is actually pretty decent rather than the shit fest that was the other day. But yeah, 3.5 out of 5 for me.
3.5 out of 5 for you. Trey, take it away, sir. What would you give this show?
Man, I was thinking about this because really, between Raw and SmackDown, I enjoyed Raw way more. Like, I ended up giving Raw 4 out of 5 compared to SmackDown, where I really want to give it a 3, but as I kind of think about it, that Daniel Bryan thing really cheered my spirits up to give it a 3.5, because Daniel Bryan, doing that rematch thing, because he didn't have to do that. Like, it could have been something completely different, but I guess as James Ellsworth got under his skin with that promo, it was just like, yeah, I can see why he did that rematch, just to spite him for the most part. But there's the fact we're getting a Money in the Bank match next week. Like, I'm excited for that. It's pretty cool. Kevin Owens, like I said, don't waste my shit with that. Randy Orton, whatever. Carmella, the promos tonight, I like besides Randy Orton. I don't know. I was just kind of really entertained by SmackDown. I thought I was going to be hating it compared to Raw. But no, both Raw and SmackDown brought it this week. So Raw gets a 3.5 out of 5, and Raw gets a 4 out of 5.
And here's the biggest thing about this, too, is I really, really hope that they stop making this mistake. Because tonight, one thing that I shouldn't give it a worse rating, but I'm not. But the biggest thing, too, is they're not, utilizing their whole roster. It's like they keep proving that, man, the 3-hour thing is a good idea because, once again, Mojo Rawley's gone. Zack Ryder's gone. The Colognes were on there, and they've been pushing those a lot. Breezango, which we keep seeing tons of Breezango, and I'm glad we didn't see them again. But still, they are a big part of the show, and they are gone. Baron Corbin was only at the very, very end of the show. He should have did something more important. It's just like, damn, what's taking so long? Why can't you guys fit your own fucking workers on the show? It just doesn't make sense to me. It's like, if the guy from The Prophet or Bar Rescue or Kitchen Nightmares or whatever, if they came in, they'd be like, fire everybody. You're paying too much people to not do shit. It doesn't make sense to me. But with that said, though, Trey, I said this the other night, and I know Alan and Ganja always handle this thing, but I'm telling y'all right now, we're going to make a poll. We're going to bring good movies for Saturday because we're about to end off right now. On Saturday, we're doing what do you call that, Trey?
Viewing party. The viewing MCA viewing party.
We should make a better name. I'm gonna think of a better name. It's gonna be called Super Duper Cool Time Movies Guy Things. That's the name.
We're gonna watch some movies, guys.
Movies together, everybody. I fucked up.
You tried.
I know I tried. Yeah, I'm not as good as you, man. But here's the thing, though. I'm going to make a poll. You guys tell us in the comments if there's anything that you want to watch. You're probably not going to tell me, though. It's okay. Tell me on Facebook or something. I don't know. But when I pull that straw poll up, it's going to be just nothing but movies that I think are fucking great. Maybe I'll ask Trey and Hovig and Alan and Anthony, etc., what movies they like. You can put those on as well. So with that said, there's only one thing left to be said in general, Trey. What is that? You don't want to do the countdown. You can tell me, all right?
Okay.
You can tell me, motherfucker?
Yeah, okay.
3, 2, 1.
Attack!
Attack the chat. Something like that.
So, yeah.
And,
So, God of War, right?
I know.
So,
it's pretty good.
I can't wait for that shit. I really can't.
I need to play Resident Evil 7. Actually, Horizon Zero Dawn's very good, too. People should play that.
Man, you should fucking play that shit.
Hey, I made somebody rage quit Injustice 2 yesterday.
I know.